Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Trails Through Daybreak. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode... Oh, hold on. Almost snuck onto the team there. I guess we can give Bear Guard a bit of a rest. Throw Aaron in. But we've first got... Hold on. Because I'm not sure if we can open plug-in slots with our buddy boy. Orbment settings. Because we've got on yes set up. Yeah, see. We can do... Can't do all of them, but 2 is fine. We got them set up with brand new... After realizing that this is why our arts attacks sucked for the entirety of the game, because I'd never actually changed them up for anyone. We've now got this. So, the orbment... There we go. He's got Celestial, which is fine. She needs... Right. You can't actually update those from here. Or there. Okay. There's so many... They're spread over so many different... Okay. Unlock slots or set plugins. Now... Okay, because I was literally just in the menu. Oh, holy crap, they make you work for this. We'll give her... Chrono Drive. And then an attack. Targeted Circle Fear. Power S. Yeah. Aaron, he can already La Forte. Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. Instead of Chrono Drive, she needs Aura Breath. He will get Aegis Shield and Chrono Drive. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. At least I hope so. I should also probably take a look at our equipment, too. I haven't gone over that in a while. Equip. What's he rocking? Green Pendulum. Do I have anything better? Sun Lamp. Arts Evasion plus 30. Not particularly. Alright, yeah. So the items themselves, those are still fine. But next up... I mean, obviously, just like before, the enemies themselves are immaterial. And now I'm feeling fairly confident.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
I'm feeling fairly confident in how strong we are. So far what I've been doing is just doing all my grinding off screen. But I may... if I'm feeling like it. Because sometimes I do just like firing up the game and being able to do something in it. So I'll run around and kill stuff.
This old palace is enormous.
Even with all the decay, this place still has a certain grandeur to it.
It's too grand a stage for this shitty-ass game, that's for sure.
And that means, first up, what do we got?
This looks like a...
Arioch already? Is this the real fight against him? I guess it's cinematic enough for it to be. Guess I should have put Judith in the party.
Finally. You sure took your sweet-ass time.
Arioch. I guess I should have expected to find him here. I assume we must defeat you first before we get to Dantès.
You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now.
And we are very happy to give you the sweet release of it.
This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days.
So, Arioch is actually really freaking old?
But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight. Don't you think?
Wait. What do you mean by when I came here in the bygone days? I know the answer to that. There was a report on him from the East 8 years ago, one that I had trouble believing at first. You were born in a different era, weren't you? So his artifact has kept him alive? No wonder he hasn't seen any movies. He's not Liberlian, he's just out of touch, which I guess are one and the same. Oh, did I never mention that? Whoops. I was born a long time ago, before your grandparents were in diapers, in fact. Back in my day, the Holy Iscan Empire still stood firm. So, like the Roman Empire? What? The Holy Iscan Empire? You mean the one that ruled over the entire eastern side of the continent? Okay, this is the first time nobody before now has ever brought these jokers up, so this is a first. As I recall, it fell about 130 years ago. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary for a human to live like well, it is out of the ordinary, but 110 years could feasibly occur. 130 is impossible, though. So he's over 130 years old? How is that possible? Probably because of the artifacts. I'm guessing the halberd and armor are what's keeping you alive, yeah? Uh-huh. They're called the Fangs of Rahu, and they've been passed down in my old tribe for generations. I'm guessing his old tribe is no longer kicking. My people were from the west, and we all served the Iscan Emperor. I once visited the Iscan Empire while escorting a goodwill ambassador. Then the Empire fell shortly after I returned home from that trip. Most of my tribe died with it. Except me, of course. Thanks to these things, I'm still alive and kicking. After that, I spent my days wandering the desolate wastelands of the East. Bandits and Jaegers made a habit of picking fights with me, and I'd murder them all to quench the Fang's unquenchable thirst. That was the life I lived for over a century, but it all came to an abrupt end when the church set their sights on me. You'd think they'd have done that way earlier in his mass murder spree. They branded me a heretic and hunted me like a dog. Then one day, while I was busy fighting off some of them, a group of assassins came to help me out. They'd only just started up at that point, and they were sniffing around for new hires. They offered me a place among them. And who was I to say no? I'd spent 100 years in the wastelands, so being an overseer sounded like the sweetest deal in the world to me. Eventually, the Emperor kicked the bucket, which prompted Melchior to find us a sponsor. And, well, you know the rest of the story from there. So the artifacts cursed you with eternal life. You were part of the Rahu tribe, one of the 9 peoples of the Navagaraha. Wait, so he's Eastern as well? Well, he said his people were from the West, so even though they share a common ancestor, he can trace his ancestry back there. He's not Eastern. So you're the invisible Tempest, the walking monstrosity who mercilessly slaughters his victims and leaves no witnesses to tell the tale. Even I had no idea that such an infamous heretic was leading one of the gardens. You seem way more into working with Almata than the chick with the angel did. Don't think you're enjoying it as much as Melchior, but it's easy to tell you're getting a real kick out of this. Of course I am. When I'm working with these guys, I just feel so alive. But all good things gotta come to an end at some point, and this carnival's about to reach its climax.
All right, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all out.
Bring it on.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Oh, I wonder if Judith is gonna force her way into the party for this.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Oh, she's matching his freak.
Judith.
I love a woman with spunk. You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies.
One of those is way more insane than the other.
Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. Because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence.
He still hasn't ever seen a movie, but... Oh!
Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Arioch the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
Oh! Had to get on that Phantom Thievery action. I see you, Falcom.
Hell yeah.
You tell him, sister. What an adorable little proclamation.
You'll steal my heart? That's the funniest shit I've heard all week. If you think you can fill the bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try.
So since she's got that free buff, right, don't mind if we do.
About time I showed what my fangs of Rahu are really capable.
So take the Grendel. Well, that tells us everything we need to friggin' know. She has no buffs, but she can Jabberwock arm. Go ahead and see what this is about. We'll Aegis Shield. I don't think I've got anybody who can love Forte.
All right, fangs of Rahu. Let's get one.
Opening with his S-Craft immediately. Wait, it added the... Is it just me, or did it add the damage that we did with the Avenging Arrow to the damage he did to us? I'm not sure that's right, but... Alright, we've got one. So now our HP totals are protected. Let's see what this is all about. I probably won't be using Jabberwock arm all that much. Wasn't the most impressive damage ever. Alright, he's gonna get another move.
Activating skill.
That's fine for us. One of these. Yeah, see? S-Crafts, just working on those, way more worth our while. Googlana throw. And now if we're taking the Grendel here... One of these. We're still sped up enough. A Zero Arts. A-res down. So this will hit harder, but we need to heal. Let's have her immediately get in there.
Keep it going.
There we go. Good stuff.
Not bad.
And she'll be Aegis shielding yet again. Stun. Well, all right. Yeah.
Gather upon me.
And Van, it is time. Take that Grendel. One of these. 1, 2. And a Regal beatdown. The real damage. The CP bonus would definitely be better served on Van, but you know what? We can't get that lucky all the time. Some quick damage. Shield Breaker, Chrono Impact. Alright, he's hitting us with this again. Honestly, Grimcap might go down here. She's, oh no! We just got the Aegis Shield off, so we're all golden. We are in a bit of a situation, however. She's got Celestial. And since we don't need her to do much on that front... I guess we'll be Jabberwock arming again. Limited Blaster. Oh, it's 160 EP, because I was like, wait, why can we do that? We should get one more turn with Van. Yep, golden. Free massive HP heal. Thank you kindly. And this should just be a regular craft. Oh, he healed 47,000 HP. Well, we got to take the Grendel still, so 5k. Ugh.
Now we're talking.
We are. Go ahead and get in there. And a critical? Don't mind if we do. This critical, hopefully. Wait. Geo Disaster. So both a cover and a guardian.
We'll take that.
We will. And then a regal beatdown. And it all crits. That's what we want to see. Tartarus Rage again. Let's just have Van immediately go back in.
My move now.
He healed himself again. Alright, so this is Falcom's old boss design philosophy rearing its ugly head. But at least, I mean, it hasn't been the entire game of this. In Cold Steel 2, it started in the opening act of the game.
Activating skill.
So I'm just glad that they were able to not blow their load instantly. Uh-oh, whoops. Went right for our back line. That's okay, we'll just reposition her.
Like hell you are.
So another Guardian, because he's going right back for on yes. Jeez.
Our chance.
One Shadow Bind coming up. But we will have to go back to take the Grendel. If Tartarus Rage will keep working like that. And Aura Breath for our troubles. And we've only got one person who can allow Forte, and that's absolutely what she's going to be doing. If we time it right. Okay, and that puts him behind us. Oh, no, it doesn't. I guess in the old games that would actually reposition him, but it's no longer a thing. And she can Crescent Eye for insight. We want... I think we do want a Zeroth Gleam.
Bring it on.
Alright, Van, you'll Chrono Drive. And now she can Aegis Shield, but hopefully we'll be able to dance out of this guy's way a bit more effectively. Or should we have her drop her S-Craft? He certainly hasn't used it in a while. Uh-oh. Yeah, this might be the... Uh-oh. Ancient Hazard. The only thing that saved us from her dying here was that Ancient Hazard, not gonna lie. I mean, was that Guardian, not gonna lie. There we go. And then we'll just keep on this guy. There we go.
Your turn, Judith. Have some more.
Okay, we're making good strides, I feel. In fact, we'd already... Okay, I'm not sure what point... I knew I shouldn't have used Crescent Eye. I've yet to see that really do much for us. Now, what's Van?
Way to fire me up.
Do we have... Cures Blind, and that's literally it. What are our crafts looking like? Removes buffs, delay small, sure hit small, freeze, sure hit, side attack bonus. So all of these are sure hit, which means there's no way to dodge them, I assume.
Activating skill.
And her basic attacks inflict delay, so that's completely fine for our I did not mean to do that. Well, okay, well, let's have them all do their thing. Crap. One of these. We might not even get to that point, actually. Her Auto Forte. I wonder if she auto-fortes or before she uses her S-craft or something? I probably should have taken a look at her orbment.
Too easy.
Yeah.
What? Now.
The move that she pulled in the movie.
Over!
Life imitates art, as they say.
We did it!
Yes, we sure did. 130 years of experience couldn't beat us.
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Whoa. Okay, so that was intentional. Cool.
Didn't see that coming at all.
Judith is the consummate showwoman.
What's going on?
The artifact is cracked. His life force is going back to what it should have been.
Wait, is this?
The same thing that happened to Ida.
It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention, and that fight ends in the movie I saw last night.
He really went to go see it.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that.
I don't know, this would be kind of tragic. But, like, this guy is super evil.
The path to Dantès is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness.
We're not going to fight Melchior? I don't know.
Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
There he goes. We should... Oh, well, those are definitely going to go to the Congregation for the Sacraments, I believe.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
I too would be extremely curious what someone who's 130 years old would think of their very first movie ever, especially Golden Blood.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you.
Right. And now we all, like, she had a personal connection with him, but we've all got a personal connection with Dantès.
Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I can trust Falcom on that one.
Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantès pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
I don't know. Are we going to flash over to what Dantès is doing? No. Yeah, these are not going to be here when we get back. Well, we're definitely not going to be walking out of the front door. This whole place might go up.
That looks like a nice chest.
It does. Zerum capsule. I've got so many of these saved up. We will absolutely... Are they going to let us take Shizuna into the final boss battle? You know what? It would track.
Should we get to work?
It would not be the first time that the guest party members have been able to go with us all the way to the very end.
I suggest physical attack
So
for now.
we weren't able to use them towards the end of the game.
Is that the throne room?
Sure is.
Guess it's about time we wrap this up.
Right. Let's gun for it.
I don't know. There's something I can't, like, you really can't, you cannot let your guard down until you're literally watching the credits roll in these games. There was I'll never forget, dude, Cold Steel 1. There was like 10 hours of game left after the final boss. It was actually insane. Here we are. He's like Persian with Giovanni. Another nuke. And the Genesis. All right, Dantès.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
Honestly, we beat him a couple of times when we were grinding, so...
And we're gonna do the same to Dantès.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible.
So, well, I guess he ultimately is with the Gardens, but...
I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
He was really mad about that.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes.
Dantès gets his fear either way, yeah.
All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
This guy.
You bastard.
Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you.
I wonder what, like, is he going to give us his spiel before or after we win? Probably both.
Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
Van is over the supervillain shtick.
No. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
I'm guessing we're going to be leaving that up to the Genesis.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. At least, not without this key.
So we're going to be fighting over the key then. Oh, is his key the key's the sword? Or is it
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard.
So it's an antique? Is it an artifact too?
After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found.
So how did Dantès get it?
So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, the sword of divine darkness?
Now that's a moniker.
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you were shocked to see this in my hands.
Could they not see the sword in the video that Dingo sent? It might not have been easily made out.
Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance.
Dantès is a descendant of Calvardian royalty? Or is Dantès like a descendant of Dirk?
I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard.
Wow, what caused him to be like this?
Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you.
Not particularly. I'm sure you guys are... Wouldn't they just be nobles now?
That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
Was it the DG cult?
The DG cult.
They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens, after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while.
And so, 7 years old and already a career killer.
But he did tell me I could make my very own garden of killers. And oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia.
So basically, Melchior is the one behind the scenes who was gluing all this stuff together.
And most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almata. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So, I guess he spent a lot of time in Crossbell then, Dantès.
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Spreading fear.
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither.
He's got his own goals.
I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors.
Yeah, that much has been clear.
And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world.
So what, he's just the uber nihilist?
And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear.
And so it's fear that made him feel alive. Wait, was that Van?
You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict.
I mean...
And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists.
I mean, kind of. I can see where he's coming from with that part in particular.
Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
I don't know, he's lost me. It seems like there's okay, fear made him feel alive, so now he wants everybody else to feel alive through fear, I guess?
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
Right, that's completely insane.
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Yeah. Let's pour one out for Callahan. You might have to do that without me, though.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But, alas, it just isn't good enough on its own.
It needs a detonator.
As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival.
So he wants something that will leave a permanent scar of fear on everyone.
It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear. One that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives.
What could that be instead of a nuke?
Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
Yeah.
True, but we've still got to pull out all the stops against him, or we're done for.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go.
Already with the Grendel, let's get it.
Mayor to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to
What? What's wrong? Whoa, he's not in the mood for any of that right now.
Yeah. Ready to go.
Okay. Sharkswell. The Grendel's all yours.
What was that? Is Dante's doing something?
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
Is he bearing his own nightmare?
What just...
Mare! Something's interfering with her AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No. This is all wrong. This isn't who I am. This isn't me.
What's up?
She vanished.
She's gonna join Dante's.
What did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Okay. So that definitely... We're probably not gonna be able to... Okay, that is cool though.
Let's see just what you can do.
Vanna's like, the Grendel has learned Oblivion Fist. Vanna's like, this is too important to do anything but go all out instantly. She has no support whatsoever. Shield HP regen on turn. And this gives a 2k shield. Wait, how expensive was that? Shield off Forte. Vanna's gonna start off. Oblivion Fist, it slows. But now we're not gonna worry about that. Immediately get in there. Shield. Well, I guess she'll attack. One of these, just like the doctor ordered. Okay, it didn't instantly go through our Jabril guard, so that's always nice. A baton nail. We can drop our Regal Beatdown again, but it's not clear if we're going to be able to do it a third time. Now that's an S-Craft.
I will show no mercy.
If we hadn't had the Jabril guard up, that would have been curtains. We're gonna Aegis Shield this time, though. And he is up next. She is not going to survive long enough.
So much for expectations.
Let's go ahead and throw one of these her way. Now, okay, cool, because I was like, the only person in danger of dying was her, potentially. Her being, Shizuna. Now, let's go ahead and have our backliner actually... Wait, how much is Jabril Guard? 70? Alright, that's kind of expensive, but... Have her stand off to the side. And of course, it doesn't matter if he's going right for her. We're up next, though, and that's all that matters. So one of these, and then another one of these.
Now that's...
Stunned him. Most excellent.
I I've seen better.
Really? I believe him too. He loves that craft. Honestly, him getting the S Boost Plus is one of the best things that could happen because it helps out our team quite a lot. She'll go back up for the La Forte. And she will... Well, we'll keep the attack live. Wait, oh! I was wondering why Van wasn't reverting, and it's because he didn't take the Grendel in battle. It broke the guard. Okay, so we're back to full strength. He is up next.
Up to you.
But that's okay. We're making really good, unless he can heal himself, we're making really good progress on his HP. Another cover. Pandemonium Ruler again. Well, we're spamming S-Crafts, so it's only fair that the opponents can spam S-Crafts as well. He's probably got some equipment on that gives him crazy CP buffs. Absolutely blowing us away with that. Killed the crap out of Agnes. That's not surprising. Now, Cool Eyes. I guess we need that Chrono Drive live like nobody's business.
Now we're talking.
So wheel first. And 100 CP. Yeah.
You saved me.
There we go. Got to immediately get everybody back in action. We have the buff here. Actually, can we do two of them? We can't do Regal Beatdown more than once? Alright, that's fine. Because I know exactly how we're going to get around that. And then one of these.
There we go. Now we're talking.
And then we'll give you exactly what you want, buddy. Another one.
No, you don't.
Is he going to do it again? Okay, because we need our Aegis Shield up post-haste. And a Chrono Drive would be nice as well, but there's kind of an opportunity cost with that. Because Agnes can't support at all, and that all cancels. That sucks. I hope that doesn't work on our... I'm not sure, but I hope that doesn't work on our guard. Maybe that'll be maybe that'll function a little differently. So she'll do this. And we need the Aegis Shield more.
Gather upon me.
1, 2. I guess slow must be different from delay. No, we're gonna hold off. Because if we do this, 22,000, then the La Forte goes off. We don't care about the zero arts. He's next, but maybe he won't get an opportunity to move. If this zeroth gleam, 10,000, we might be able to. Yes, got him.
Is that all?
Now, the real boss battle is up next.
One step closer to reaching my peak. I can do even better.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters.
He can just order
Set
it.
the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron eye against the bomb.
He's giving up his life for this.
Oh no!
Not good.
Just changing the rules in the middle of the
Didn't
game.
see that coming.
Whoa! Vance.
Dare mock me?
All right. Van killed him.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
What'd he do? Van really killed him. I really like that, actually.
Van!
Uh-oh. Is Van the final boss?
Are you alright?
I'll see to you right away.
Or it'd be crazy if the Grendel was the final boss.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Oh yeah, this was never gonna end with that guy going into custody.
Of course you didn't!
That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Into the heads of everybody in Arasion.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Arasion.
But I do like this. This is a very human reaction because we're not really in the business of summarily executing people.
The final boss, Dantès, has been defeated. Zone clear.
Very interesting. It's got the same voice as the thing from Reverie.
Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
Golden. It disarmed the bomb. So whatever Melchior was there to witness, he's probably going to put this last act into motion, make us fight the true final boss.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
Not gonna lie though, Fairy, I might have had a bit of a bigger reaction than Fairy.
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history.
He's lucky.
Even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel.
This guy should be next.
But you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
Exactly.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards.
Yeah, these guys, they've got something trickier up their sleeve.
But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
He's still gonna try to blow us all up. Okay, well I did anticipate Valflame Palace going up in smoke.
Explosive artifacts.
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this.
Whoa!
If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
He's gonna make sure they don't take Dantès' body.
Damn it!
I really thought he was gonna bear his...
We've got to book it. Let's go.
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb.
Right!
I thought Dantès was gonna...
Leave that to me.
Thank you.
He never ended up bearing his own nightmare. Well... we are leaving the way we came. Whoa, that thing is huge. There's
It's Arioch's armor.
no freaking way.
But there isn't anyone inside.
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires, master or no master.
And the armor was still there waiting for us when we came back. Looks like I was wrong about a lot of stuff.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
The armor is standing right there in front of us. So
It's not going to let us past, is it?
so someone has to stay behind and hold it off?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Oh, that's Celis. It is their job to take that thing into custody.
Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
How did they? Because that happened like a few minutes ago. But news does travel exceptionally fast in Zemuria.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
They'll be alright.
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks. But don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step.
Uh-oh.
It's payback time, Bangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
That thing is using,
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Whoa, right. But it was using a lost art, I believe.
That's where we came in from!
Those circular...
How do we get out now? Over there!
Or spherical, rather. Easy escape.
There's fire here, too!
Or maybe not so easy.
Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
Yeah.
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Only way out. Gotta outrun this fireball. Zeros would be very helpful here, I think. Valflame Palace. Vashtar Palace. Now that's an action movie. We did it. We managed it. There's no way.
We're alive, aren't we?
I literally cannot think of a single JRPG with a one-phase final boss fight. It's not a thing.
I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Well, I mean, you didn't have a better plan.
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
Oh, okay, so we didn't just slam into the water from several stories up.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
Yeah, the real thing feels good.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
And it looks like we were right about a little fall and not detonating it. Good times in Arasion.
It's finally over.
Wait, is that 8? I thought this was 7.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almata stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
I mean, Melchior is still around, but yeah.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above.
Didn't... what's the chances that Ida's killed a lot of people too? But you know what? Let's not worry about that right now.
Maybe the people of Basel could rest easy now.
Oh, hey you guys!
Marielle, what's up? We got some good news.
Is everyone okay?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least. Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
All's well that ends well.
Wait, what happened to Shizuna and Kurogane?
That's actually a really good question.
They were just here a moment ago.
Disappeared the moment they finished their job. That's Shinobi for you.
They were very helpful.
It's been a while since I had that much fun. And if we take the timetable of our main contract into account, I'd say this wild ride's barely gotten started.
Main contract. Wonder what she could be talking about.
Indeed. Everything hinges on the President's future orders.
Oh, the President gave them orders?
We have disposed of the boat and can retreat at any time.
Okay then, let's skedaddle. See you around, Spriggan.
And that's it for that. I was looking forward to having her in the party, and it definitely lived up to my expectations. And there it is. Everybody happy that nobody died. Well, nobody died during the game. Those bracers did get got before it, but you know what? That's fine.
You didn't do half bad for a dropout.
A dropout? Van?
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust.
Van was being trained to be a Dominion?
Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
No, actually, that tracks. Ashlad calls Barkhorn Master, and he's an Iscariot. These guys are also, well, I don't think they call him Master, but they were also trained by him, and they became Dominions. Gaius was trained by Barkhorn and became a Dominion. That's why Leon doesn't like him. Barkhorn was training Van to be a Dominion. He doesn't seem all that reverent of the goddess. But then again, Gaius has a whole other religion too, so it doesn't seem like you need to be a super devout Adios worshiper to make the cut. Wait, so he's got his own feel.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President.
Was everybody here on Gramhart's orders except for us?
However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Next month, so I'm guessing that's Daybreak 2?
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape.
But you know what? I actually like this, because normally it's the bad guys who are like, yeah, our plan ended in complete failure. But you know what? Didn't matter. It's good to see the good guys being like, yep, everything's going according to the plan for once.
I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core.
Dark Blue Core?
We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter. Everything will be taken care of. Captain.
Captain. So the captain of Iscariot, probably nobody we've met. The Legion of Heroes trails through Daybreak, Chapter 5, The Restless Carnival, End. The Silver Lining, ooh. So that's what we get for bringing Shizuna.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
AA.
Got it.
Hermes gear and chrono armor. The Hermes gear, this is not its first time appearing in these games.
That's just about perfect.
It is an honor.
Bearguard managed it. We did use Bearguard quite a lot. But, okay, we're going to go ahead, call it apart here, save, but definitely join me next time for more Trails Through Daybreak. Bye for now, guys.